What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GM show. It's a little bit of a strange show today. Oh, let me get things a little organized. It's just myself today on the GM show. Life just comes at you, and Mr. Take Profits is not with us today. And it's yeah, it's just life is just crazy sometimes. So uh, shout out to Mr. Take Profits out there. Shout out, and welcome to the show, everybody. So I'm gonna do an abbreviated show today. We'll probably just do a little look at some of the news and check in, chit chat, say hi to everybody. That good stuff. Get the daily vibes going. Let me just make sure that the show is posting. I think it posts by itself, but it's like delayed. We'll see. Let's see. We'll see if it does its thing. Bitcoin breaking 24K after Fed says in the U.S. So that seems bullish to me. That seems like bullish Fed to me. Very bullish. Bitcoin rose above 24K for the first time since mid-August in Thursday morning trading in Asia before sliding back slightly. So yeah, Fed Chairman Powell yesterday saying that he thinks a disinflationary process has started here in the U.S. That's good. I like the sound of that. I wonder what I see. I already missed Mr. Take Profits. Already wondering what his input would be. Already wondering. New Cardano-based stablecoin DJED. Still don't know if I'm saying that right. Maybe Charles could come on and school us on DJED. But it's attracted quickly over 27 million ADA in reserves. So impressive, certainly. I'm always weary, of course, of stable coins. I always will be after Terra. But, this has given Cardano a nice little bullish sentiment, which I can appreciate. When Cardano does well, we all do well. That's my new saying. And I took the glasses off today, guys. I guess I could put them back on. I was kind of being dramatic. I was like, taking the glasses off today. But we'll put them back on. If you're just joining us, yes, it's just I. Mr. Take Profits is off today, dealing with stuff, how that goes. Coinbase hitting pause on their NFT creator drops, but is adamant it's not shutting down its marketplace. Mr. DeKansas had posted actually a tweet about this yesterday in the Discord, and I was like, what's going on here? And somebody told us there would maybe be an announcement at some point. So what's up out the mud? Good to see you. Much love. But yeah, DeKansas had posted this rumor, and somebody said that there would be an announcement about it coming forth, and sure enough, we got an announcement yesterday about this, and it sounds like it's not that the NFT marketplace is shutting down. It's just that they're pausing creator drops. So, I mean, is that a sign that the creator drops haven't been going as well as they wanted, or what it is? Or maybe it's just not legit. They feel like to be launching these. I don't know. Too many rugs launched or something. I don't know. We can all speculate all we want, really, about that. OpenSea's Polygon NFT sales top Ethereum for second straight month. Polygon has just been killing it as far as NFT sales go, because they get those normie projects, man. Those projects that that just normal people can get in on and want to get in on, like the Reddit project, the Trump project, all these projects that have just been crushing it lately. And not to mention, there's a bunch of other projects that I've barely even heard of. Like Planet IX. What is this? What is that? Six? Planet 6 or something? See, like stuff I've never even heard of. No idea what this is. Looks kind of cool though. So, you know, that 5 million sales over the last 30 days of that planet. What? This says 5 million sales over the past 30 days. Wait, what? Are these part of like some kind of game or something? Looks fun. Looks cool. I like all these 3D elements. These are fun. I actually think I think I've been spammed maybe on Twitter with like someone trying to fake like a fake project, you know, with some of these assets actually. I don't know. Maybe. Sunflower Land? Has had 1 million sales in the past month. Farming game. This is what I've been wanting. I wanted a good NFT farming game. How do I get in on this farming game? Sunflower Land. I love the name. I'm about it. Farm, gather, fish, cook, craft, and trade your NFTs in this RPG-based farming simulator. Well, that music is like shockingly loud. Sound effects were shockingly loud on that video. Let's do this. I can't turn them down either. Sunflower Land. Ta-da! Farm your crops. Oh, so you grow sunflowers? I mean, I guess maybe these people survive on sunflower seeds. Can you grow other things? This reminds me of that what was that? Something moon, Harvest Moon kind of. Gives me Harvest Moon vibes. Okay, I might check this out actually. Like I feel like a loser saying that, but it kind of for an NFT game, it looks kind of fun. You can do land expansion NFTs. I mean, there's like stuff going on here. Bumpkin builders. Bumpkins. Is that a word that's used here? You're a bumpkin. Your PFP and in-game character NFT so they call them bumpkins. I want a bumpkin. Oh, this is super cheap to start playing. Maybe I'll start playing this. You own the clothing that your bumpkin wears. You can visit the official bumpkin shop to collect rare wearables for your bumpkin. Do not buy a bumpkin NFT for rare clothing. A seller may remove the clothing before the sale is finalized. Those MFers. You got to go to the official store. Let's go see what kind of bumpkin wear we got. This project, I'm down the sunflower rabbit hole, guys. Chinatown background. Okay, cool. Lion dance mask. That looks fun. All kinds of tools. A pitchfork. Cemetery background. Very spooky looking. Christmas background. Holidays. I like it. Hoodies. Okay, cool. So you got bumpkin wear. You got bumpkins. Like vampire zombie bumpkins. A bumpkin in a shark costume. So you could like dress one of these up, sell it, and then take all the clothing off before you sell it. Is that what I'm reading right? That's messed up. But okay, I get it, I guess. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna play this one day. Do you just connect your wallet and you're off to playing? Okay, that's fantastic. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna play some Sunflower Land. Jim Cramer says market manipulation is at play with the Bitcoin pump. I feel like this is just like, there's always manipulation. He's just stating the obvious. He thinks it's being manipulated higher. I have no problem saying it, he stated. GM, not Yoda. GM. Mr. Take Profits is off today on some personal business. But so we're just doing kind of like a light show, a laid back show. I just got into a Sunflower Land rabbit hole. It was quite satisfying. I think I'm going to start playing this game. I'm going to buy myself a bumpkin, and I'm going to become a sunflower king. Are we at the bottom yet? Is that a sign that we're at the bottom yet? I was also talking, not Yoda, I covered how Coinbase, it looks like they're pausing their creator drops, but the marketplace is still up and running, which sounds more like what we had more accurate about what we had been hearing there. What else do we have? That was pretty much most of my news, guys. BNB chain introduced a white paper for a new Web3 storage network. That kind of like got my nerdy giblets going. Working with AWS. So, I mean, it's like just going to be allow users to have control over their data. I wonder how this is, what's going on here, because they're obviously going to be partnering with existing cloud infrastructure providers. So what is BNB doing that you can't just do with AWS? Like, if you're just going to rebrand AWS and offer it to me, like, that's not really what I want. Let's see. Smart contract integrated data storage. Okay. It's kind of interesting. So it's like putting a smart contract layer on top of the storage. BNB Chain is creating a new theme for the ownership and utility of data with BNB Greenfield. BNB Greenfield will build utility and monetization opportunities for data that is in storage, as well as bring programmability to the ownership of data. Okay, I kind of think I see where they're going here. I kind of like this, actually. This is potentially interesting. Wish it wasn't like BNB, but I get it. Of course, it's always got to be the most big central players. Let's see. Yeah, so it's a third blockchain network. So it's another blockchain network in the BNB ecosystem after Beacon Chain and the BNB Smart Chain. So this is just another chain that they're developing. Fascinating. Web3 apps, particularly around social media. So like your data is somehow on a social media app that's, obviously just kept on something like AWS, but somehow there's a contract layer there. I don't know. Yeah, somehow I think you control your data, but that's what I'm assuming. Somehow there's a contract integration for unlocking the data or something. I mean, right now, like with AWS, you got to create all kinds of keys and stuff to access the data already. So I don't know, like maybe, making it so that you can use blockchain keys to access data. Something like that. Perhaps. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Oh my gosh. I love that song. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. Yes, indeed. Working away, guys. Working away. Okay, let's just go look at like some other NFT stuff. Just for fun. I mean, I could play the intermission, but I just feel like what's the point today? Because it's a weird show today. So we're just kind of going low and slow and just surfing through things together. Finally, CryptoPunks overtaking SewerPass there. SewerPass still just, dude, crushing in volume. I mean, 862 ETH in the past 24 hours. That hurts my brain. I was looking at this What the Fluff earlier. These, I feel like, are things that Mr. Take Profits would really like. So if he's out there watching, check these ones out, Mr. TP. These seem like they're kind of up your alley. They're really strange little creatures. They almost seem like they're AI created. I mean, these are just so very odd and really hilarious. The facial expressions on these, very excited looking. I like this guy. What the fluff? Fun. Maybe this is AI created. It's got a very AI-y feeling to it. Look at those tongues. Exactly. There's something AI feeling. Let's see if they admit to it. 5,000 little jerks polluting the ETH blockchain. They're cute but unbearable. At least they admit it. I don't know where these projects just come from. You know, the Ether. Actually, you know what I should show you guys is something that, let's see, where do I have it? This is what I should be doing, is we should be doing like some hard-hitting investigative thing. Let's go look at this. So Josh sent this to me, one of the viewers. This call is called Balls NFT. I'm still not 100% sure what this Balls NFT, the actual, like, is there an actual NFT for this? I don't know, but it looks like they were trying to do this expose, how a ring of influencers and founders drained $200 million out of the ecosystem over 274 projects. There is a massive PDF attached. I'll show you guys. And I've only started to get through it. And there's almost no tweets. They just said they're exposing a massive scam. And of course, it's like, remember Ryder Rips? How Ryder Rips had to launch an NFT project along with that documentary. And it's like, it just polluted the water to have a NFT that you were also trying to promote at the same time. Is that what this is too? Is this one of those things where it's like, this is an NFT project that's trying to expose an NFT project or something? I need to close some of these tabs. You know, I feel like OpenSea is a pretty heavy memory hog. I just haven't really ever looked. Yeah, so I'm still trying to dissect completely what this is. Public mint available soon. See you then. Okay, so we don't really have anything about that. But here's this this PDF that they, it's 158 pages long, you guys. This is a book. So they literally released a full-length book. The Insider NFT bot network that's been controlling the market behind the scenes. That's the premises. We think. It says we think in tiny little parentheses there. A balls project. They really wanted you to say that as you're reading this. Here's a bunch of people that they shout out for helping support this and keeping it a secret. You're being fucked. Due to legal reasons, this is a work of fiction and exaggeration. We're just kidding, just making a joke. So they start to go down this rabbit hole, okay? And again, like, we're not going to do all 154 pages of this, but I'll keep going down this over the next day and trying to figure out the main gist of what's going on. I think they're essentially saying, I mean, look at this. Wait, oops, I didn't mean to open that tweet. I mean, look at this. They're going to these clusters. I mean, I wonder if they used any kind of like big data analysis tools or something. I'm not sure, but like whoever did look into this and try to uncover this whole botnet supposedly. And I mean, would it be surprising that there are massive Twitter botnets all pimping stuff? No, I mean, I get hit up by bots non freaking stop on Twitter. Non-stop. They're in my replies, they're and mentions, they're in my DMs non-stop. So, I mean, we all know there's bots. Now, is there like some group of people controlling all these bots, or is it more decentralized? There's probably quite a few, there's probably a handful of people that are really doing a lot of this. But look at this detailed mapping. I mean, this is like government investigator. This is like SEC investigator level document. I mean, I'm sure they probably sent this to the government too, but I mean, this is just insane. Look at this. It's just 154 pages of supposed evidence that there's influencers, a handful of influencers. I don't know how many, honestly, because I haven't read this 154 page document yet. Look at this. Are you feeling nauseous yet? What is this? List of projects that have used the botnet. Oh, I see a lot in here, you guys. This is a pretty big accusation here. Oak Paradise, that was a big one. Imaginary Ones. Just Apes, Kahiru, Karafuru. Ivy Boys. Oh, the original punchable face NFT. Kaiju Friends. Lonely Legends Project PXN. Oddstronauts. Remember them? Llamascape. This is a lot of ones that pretty much sold out that we were kind of like skeptical of and always wondered how do these sell out. This is why so few legit projects have / are successful, because even the good ones are rugs. True. And the legit projects aren't using these botnets, I mean, we're not using these botnets. We're not going and hiring botnets. I mean, look at this meme land. Trippin' Apes. I mean, these are all there's lots of big projects. Boki. CubeX, Vandal City, Boonsies, Lunatics, Reckless Raccoons. Well, maybe I should look a little bit deeper into this. Oh my god. Maybe we could just have one of these people on to talk about this. I'm going to reach out to one of these people. Who the original person that puts this together. I don't know if they'll come on or not, but like Solana Influencer Network. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a little sick for sure. Looking at this, it definitely makes me feel a little sick. I mean, not, I had the feeling that this kind of stuff was going on in the background. What is it? Are they saying that these guys were some of the ones behind these? I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get more into this. Because even just the couple of things I'm seeing are pretty interesting. Oh my god, they pulled a bunch of stuff. Normal project founders, Wob, Frank, Three Land Boy, President Solana, other influencers. Don't use the network. Here's a list of founders and NFT influencers that don't use the network. Is that what they're saying? The founders for all these projects come out of nowhere. Oh, they're saying so that the founders and so they're saying these are influencers and founders that are not using this network of bots. Okay. And then they're saying compare their rates then to Zach XPT's account, and then look at the founders, quote unquote, of some of the bot network projects, and then they're comparing the tweet to followers to tweet follower ratio, something going on there. Again, I'm gonna have to look at this, but it just seems like they really did a lot of really like, dude, this is like this is some autistic level freaking digging going on here, like data science level digging going on here. So yeah, I want to figure out who was this. Okay, wait, who was this? Well, this guy seems involved. Okay, I hope you enjoy the show. This guy is involved. A lot of people are coming forward with even more in my DMs. Don't fall for lies, manipulation, defenses these people are giving you. Whether I'm right or wrong, they'd be saying the same shit. Read the document. Every defense they're making in those spaces I've thought of and accounted for in the research. Feds are already on this shit. They're fucked. Don't believe their bullshit. Don't believe me. Read the document. Do not let them make out to be innocent bystanders. Fascinating. Fascinating. Huh. Shill and villain, yeah, on the top of that list. I think that's the list though of people that didn't use it. But I can't say that for sure because I need to really actually just look at this. Maybe I'll just spend some time really going through this. I mean, you know, I'm a millennial, so I can still tolerate reading to some degree. I was actually a big reader when I was a kid. Yeah, so I mean, I mean, like, look at these. These are projects that a lot of these were ones that we were just like, how are these selling out? You know, I mean, remember Black Paris? I mean, Trippin' Apes, the Ivy Boys right up there at the top. Possessed NFT, remember the Possessed? The Black Paris one. I mean, these are ones that got GM scores back in the day. The Possessed. I remember this was the one that they made you grind so incredibly hard to get on their whitelist. Are they doing anything these days? Imaginary ones. Okay, Bears. Oh. You know, that's not the first time I've heard this. Okay, Jicken Studios, too. Jicken Studios. Okay, see, I've heard some of these type of allegations on spaces and stuff in the past. This Jicken Studios, these are the ones that are involved with a couple of the big Solana projects. I know they're the ones behind some of these bigger Solana projects. And I have heard, you know, OK Bears. I've heard plenty of FUD about the OK Bears founders. And I mean, that project, it took them forever just to deliver their first wristbands, and they were like the biggest Solana project out there. I mean, again, if our spidey senses were always tingling with a lot of these projects. We're just like felt intuitively that something was off, right? And you look at the Twitter following and you go, yeah, they got all these followers out of nowhere. 20K followers, and all this random engagement on their shit from bots, and they're selling out because they're just taking advantage of people who fall for it. You know, just like people who fall for any type of scam out there when they email you or call you. This is just a different scam in a different space at a different level. And yeah, they're sucking liquidity out of the market in droves, guys, in droves. And a lot of the influencers, yeah, are implicated, involved. Of course, they're the ones that pump all these projects. Wow. You know, maybe that's why, I mean, like, you know, Shill and Villain kind of got, you know, his, like, you know, recognized as someone who was really exposing and asking tougher questions of projects. Not even that tough, but just tougher, you know, real questions, and then would get pushback And, you know, it could be, you know, that could be one of the reasons he's on this list. And maybe that's why, you know, he was able to do that, talk about some of these projects that were a little more sketch and ask questions about them, because he wasn't really as involved maybe in this network. Maybe. I'm saying maybe because I still haven't even read the whole thing. And like they said at the beginning, it's just a big joke. What is this? Bots. Trying to point out bot accounts. I mean, I know bots follow me. I see them all the time. I'm like, yeah, this feels like a bot. And they, you know, it's like they always have PFPs from popular project. I'm like, man, a lot of people sure got apes. Seems like more than 10K people have apes. Not Yoda's gonna read it too. Okay, I'll read it. I'll read it, not Yoda. We should have a, what is this, a book club? We should have a book club segment, or a show, a book club show, where we just catch up on this novella that they wrote here. Okay, guys. Well, I'm glad that this dropped in my lap. Thank you, Josh, again for the high maintenance club NFT that he'll be launching soon, and it should be fun. He's put a lot of thought and care into that project, so I hope he gets access to this botnet farm so that his project pumps. But no, in all seriousness, thanks, Josh, for giving me the heads up on this one. And I'm gonna just play the intermission as our farewell today, just for fun. And then yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, of course, 10 a.m. Eastern. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. It has been a fascinating time as always. This space never fails to entertain me. Very mucho entertainment. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Clockwork Elves. I heard about the Clockwork Elves when I was a little kid. And I decided I don't want to see them. Because everybody sees them. Little goat creatures with little green hats and little green uniforms. That look just like gray aliens. Then they pull their mask off and they don't look quite like that anymore. They wear little gray masks so they don't get too scary. Because they look like little gremlins, little demons. You don't think I don't have 5 steps ahead of all this crap? And I've been a lot further than anybody that takes DMT, let me tell you. Because I got the DMT. Alex Jones got a lot of the DMT. The DMT, the DMT. Every night I go to sleep, it's like 1,000 years.
Hello, it's Freeman from GMTV. Don't get hacked like I did. Get yourself a Ledger wallet at gmtv.lol/ledger.
You're the Jim Cramer of crypto now.
Freeman, no one can hear you if you're trying to talk, man. I don't know. I see your mouth moving,
What do you mean?
But I don't hear anything.
Oh.
So you muted yourself.
What the heck?
So anyway, just do sign language, bro. Was that? What was that?
Hello.
So
No one can hear me.
since here,
Wow.
I was pretty optimistic for it.
I'm a pimp on a
Pretty
blimp.
optimistic, and Freeman's gone. Fine, I'll do this on my own.
Bing,